Hello, everyone, and we have a dose of crypto news for you. Justin Sun has promised an epic airdrop, and I mean pure epic airdrop. Actually, I'm not really sure how epic it is because he hasn't really detailed what exactly it is yet. But it's going to be to Poloniex users and HTX users affected by the recent hacks. So he's going to pay you for all your trouble, even though he has promised to cover you on everything. So the founder of Tron and the leading exec at Poloniex and HTX promised an upcoming airdrop with assets to victims of the recent hacks against the two exchanges. He also updated the community that HTX has resumed withdrawals for a few TRX-related crypto assets. So it's back in action, but he needs to gain people's trust back. How do you gain people's trust back in crypto? Easy. You throw lots of money at them. That's exactly how business works. You want people's trust, you throw money at them. You want my trust, you throw $1 million at me, and you might get my trust for a few minutes. So I think HTX lost something like $200 million over the hacks. Justin Sun is rich boy, so he can afford all of that. But he is going to actually give this epic airdrop to people to make sure they know he loves them and he wants their business. So basically, as HTX and Poloniex approach opening, deposit, and withdrawal, we will initiate an epic airdrop for users with assets. Please stay tuned. My deepest apologies to the users affected by hacker attacks in HTX and Poloniex. We will cover the loss and all assets are safe. Now, about that all assets are safe. Since you got hacked 4 times in the last 2 months, I don't know if I can say all assets are safe. Safe is a very relative word, It's like if you're swimming in a sea of sharks and you're not bleeding, you're technically somewhat safe. Like, if you're trapped in a room with a bunch of ninjas and you're not an enemy ninja, you're technically safe. But are you really safe? You don't really know now, do you? But if they're going to throw a lot of money at you, it might just be worth it. Additionally, Sun informed HTX Global and resumed deposits and withdrawals of TRX and USDT based on Tron. Of course, both these hacks came against the HTX after rebranding from Huobi Global, so it might be some angry Huobi people doing this. So the thing is, yes, he did actually recover all the losses from his own pocket, which is good. He's proposing like an epic airdrop, which I'm sure will attract some people because people really like airdrops. But people might just take the airdrop and leave the exchange. I mean, if he gave me an epic airdrop, I would take the epic airdrop and leave the exchange to an exchange that, hasn't been hacked, because that makes a lot of sense. And Huobi is not the only exchange with Tron on it. I know there's plenty of other exchanges that do have Tron. So, Justin Sun is trying to fight a very, very steep slope here. And I don't know if it's actually going to work for him. I wish Justin Sun the best. I hope the US feds don't go and pwn him like they did with CZ. But I don't think Huobi is actually big enough, and I'm not really sure if Huobi Global serves the US. I'm pretty sure they don't. I think there is a US division, but they got kicked out a while ago. So I don't know if the US feds are going to go pwn Justin Sun or not. His Excellency Justin Sun. But he's going to be giving an asset airdrop. Hopefully that doesn't tank the price of the coin. Hopefully people don't actually just get the airdrop and then sell it. And hopefully he does well with it. Because as much as I'm not that interested in Justin Sun, I really don't want any more crypto businesses to fail. But epic airdrop for Poloniex and HTX users. Singapore might try to restrict retail crypto speculation. They want economic stability. Remember, Singapore is kind of is a city-state, and their government's a little bit weird. I'd almost call it a bit of a benevolent dictatorship. It's not really a dictatorship, but it's kind of strange. I can't really explain Singapore's actual government. And according to MAS, speculative cryptocurrency trading is partly fueled by unverified success stories, celebrity endorsements, and FOMO on good returns. In response to feedback received on its proposed digital payment token DPT regulations, the Monetary Authority of Singapore laid down measures for DPT service providers to discourage speculation in cryptocurrency investments, because they know massive speculation can lead to massive losses, and they don't want their citizens losing massive amounts of money. But if your citizens are determined to lose massive amounts of money, there is absolutely nothing you can do to prevent them from losing mass amounts of money. Of course, the de facto Central Bank of Singapore announced 5 ways DPT service providers can help retail clients avoid price speculation. And of course, they have to inform customers about risk and gauge their customers' risk awareness. In addition, DPT service providers were advised against providing any incentives to trade in cryptocurrencies. You don't need people to incentivize you to trade in cryptocurrencies. If you want to get rich, you will take the risk yourself just because you want to get rich. So the thing is, refusing locally issued credit card companies is another measure MAS will believe discourage speculation in crypto investments. So they really don't want people speculating in crypto. They want people to make good, solid, long-term investments in crypto. I'm not really sure if that exists. So they must really hate the secondary market, leverage, and speculative trading, because that just tilts the market a lot. So the thing is, they're really trying all the ways they can to shut down people speculating on crypto without banning crypto itself. And that's really, really hard. I'm not really sure if there's any method that could stop people from speculating in crypto without outright banning it. And they don't seem to want to outright ban it because they want Singapore to be an innovation beacon for crypto. So the thing is, they're trying to do asset tokenization, and they're trying to do all these great innovative technological things with crypto, but they don't actually want people speculating and buying it. And I think that's an essential part of the formula if your country wants to be the forerunner in crypto, because without that financial profit, without people being interested, it's really hard to do. And it's going to be very, very difficult to get retail investors to actually be interested in crypto without letting them speculate. Like I said, if people are determined to speculate money, they will do it one way or another, whether through crypto or another means, and stopping them is not really going to be possible, in my opinion. So they're trying to refuse locally issued credit cards. They're trying to get people to advise others to not incentivize, investing in crypto. They're trying to advise people of the risk and how bad it is. But none of that is really working at all. And you can easily see why it's not really working at all. Because if people are determined to try to make some money, they're going to do it anyways, and you can't really stop them. So I think eventually all this stuff is going to lose, and then Singapore is just going to be you know what, screw it. You can do whatever you want as long as you don't lose more than you can afford, or as long as you don't take massive loans. And if you try to, we're going to get the banks to stop giving you these massive loans. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to work, but they are really trying to get people to stop speculating on crypto. And stablecoins are going to be indispensable in Argentina. Remember, the guy basically wants to shut down the central bank of Argentina. I know that's really appealing to some libertarians. I think he's going to run into a lot of trouble, but stablecoins could be one of his lifelines. And of course, stablecoins, many of them are pegged to the US dollar, and the Argentinian president already has said he wants to use the US dollar. And really the only way you're going to be able to actually use the US dollar is via stablecoins, because I don't know if you can get enough supply of US dollars. And since these stablecoins like USDT and USDC represent US dollars, that's an easier way to get them circulating and get them being used throughout the country. I'm not really sure how you're going to manage all this stuff without a central bank, but you can actually manage it through Solana or one of these other networks, monitoring one of these other networks in Argentina. Not really sure what you're going to do about the taxes and the revenue of the government and all that other stuff, but we'll see what he does. He's a libertarian, so he shouldn't actually even believe in taxes, I guess. So we'll see how that actually goes. Of course, Argentina's crypto community has responded with great enthusiasm. So he might eventually be running the entire country off of stablecoins. And I can kind of see where that happens. You need a medium of exchange that isn't volatile, and stablecoins that are based on the US dollar are not volatile. So he could opt for that instead of the dollar. Of course, Argentina-based cryptocurrency exchange Ripio saw a 180% rise in new users in October and a 110% week-on-week increase in new users in November 19th. And of course, there was an excitement. It was also reflected in the flurry of trading activity with the US dollar pegged UXD stablecoin. So they're going to just basically be making these electronic representation of dollars. They're not going to be CBDCs because they're not issued by Argentina's central bank, because their central bank, like, he's going to destroy, but he's just going to run the country through stablecoins. I want to see how this works and if it works at all. And if it does, well, maybe other countries can follow suit. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.